Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the last part, or part 42, whatever you want to call it, of the Iron Man campaign, for the 2 crowns for 1 king, where we're going to be looking at the timeline. So let's have a little look. So, I mean, I'm just going to, like, looking around, not really going to be doing too much for a change. I mean, early on, nothing really interesting was going on. I mean, we were having our, I think this was where we were planning our French war. I can't remember. I know we got France. I mean, about, I think, 1510-ish, we got France. For the most part, we were, I believe we were dealing with Scotland, were we not? These timelines are more of me trying to remember what the fuck we did. I mean, we're, like, already 30 years in, and I can't remember the I can't believe that's only when we started conquering a little bit. I mean, oh, we went down the vassal route, though, didn't we? That's why. I'm not used to the vassal route. I'm used to my gains being very obvious. But, yeah, so, I mean, obviously we took over Ireland via vassalization and annexation. And, obviously, very soon we get to go to war with France, and we then vassalize them. This is when we were good friends with Spain as well. Spain and I went from being the best of friends to the worst of enemies. It really did fuck up quite a bit. Burgundy was at war with France, and then we took over France. I believe not. I believe it was definitely we definitely already own France now, because at the time we had to own France by a certain date. So have a look at the rest of the world. Fucking China. I'm ignoring China because China are ugly. Yeah, we've got our colonies going. I mean, we've got the Spanish are colonizing like mad lads. If I hadn't took the time to colonize there, I could have probably colonized myself a little bit faster. It doesn't really matter now. I mean, what happened happened. It's not something we can argue. I mean, Ethiopia for the longest time was a power as well. The poor bastards. Mamluks were doing really well for a long time. I don't know if it was myself or the Ottomans who really fucked them over. I don't even remember when I invaded the Mamluks. That's how long ago it was. I remember for a long time we had the heated colonial wars, where I made my vassal declare war on them twice, and they did a shit job. This looks, I'm pretty sure they lose this at some point, and then they gain it, or they gain loads of it back. I can't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, this is what really upset me, is when they started colonizing. We took it all back, but we couldn't get any more because it was just problematic. Wasn't going. Ming still exists in China, just doing a shit job of staying alive. Nothing going on down here as usual. India just goes one of 3 ways. Well, typically 4. Sorry, Multan, Delhi, Bahmins, or Vienna Guy. It's one of those. That's the reason I don't really typically play that. And now we've annexed France. I like how France went before fucking Clan Riccarde went. And I think we had Flanders as a vassal before we annexed France. Again, I don't remember. And this is where I ramped up my colonizing like a massive bastard. Like we colonized whatever the fuck we could. We took out every little native. We did everything we could to, well, basically force Spain into a position of fuck you-ness. I don't remember when the first wars with France are. I like how this border never changed. I just like one border there, just never changed. Let's have a look in China. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ming's now long gone, but I mean, what can you do? Russia's sprawling across there as they do. The Great Horde still exists. I mean, do they? I don't remember them being there. Now Austria's got their border that they keep here, and then the border that they'll keep there forever. And the Ottomans. See, they did lose lands to the Mamluks. I knew they did. I just couldn't remember. Well, I didn't know. Well, I thought they did. Yeah, this still looks. Is this where they're gonna pop? I'm looking for what I wanted to watch. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit because I want to see the big pop of them just disappear. There it is. Nice. All right, I don't need to watch about the rest. But yeah, for the most part, this war was made. The world went in a really weird way. Like, we were very, very conservative. So it was, oh, the 1700s when I invaded Egypt. Yeah, I think it was when I invaded and myself and Poland invaded. This is when, obviously, we lost our friendship with Poland. Is when shit really went well. Yeah, there's the Second War with Spain, where we gained the islands. Another war of the Mamluks, where I invaded even deeper and form Egypt. Well, take over Egypt. I don't even remember when we started British Macedonia. I believe that's soon. There it is, 1760 something. Actually, that's when we take it. We don't give it to them for another 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it was a while before we started giving it to them because obviously we converted it for them first. Ah, fuck you. Alright, let's quickly... I didn't know... I did... This is something they need to actually put in. I should be able to change map modes while watching a time-lapse. Purely because it makes... It's not that it makes perfect sense, but it would just be nice to see. Right, I'm just going to speed us back to where we were. I mean, we were nearly done. I just wanted to see the religion. I wanted to see like the religious stuff tick over. Now, I don't remember when we got Austria as a vassal. That was one I don't remember when it happened. I just know it happened, and then I was very, very fucking surprised. Yeah, it's already happened because, as you can see, they're not taking land anymore. It really wasn't that long ago that we made British Macedonia. Like, even now, the amount of land we have now is nowhere near the amount of land we ended with. Like, that was just the first invasion, then the second. I mean, yeah, we didn't go much. We didn't go any further. We just obviously cleaned up the borders. British Macedon, yeah. Cleaning up land as we do. We took, for some reason, I don't know why I took that patronage, but that's the border there built. Yeah, we've had our second to last war of the Pope. Which is, there we go. And then we've had our last war with Spain, and then... This is the only border that matters now. There's Bohemia gone, there's Aachen gone, there's Saxony, and there we go. Wow, Jesus, yeah, Spain really did a little big... This is the only reason Spain was ever, and Portugal were ever considered as competent as I am, because they invaded the China massively, whereas I didn't. I stuck to Europe and kept clung to my vassals, whereas they went on their own. Delhi and Multan did a great job. Portugal destroyed the fourth power of India. Fars is still alive, which is amazing. All I can say is it is as it is, though. The campaign went very well. The Netherlands had a little bit of the South America, but it was South America is majority between the three people: Spain, Netherlands, and Portugal. No one else really. Still a few natives who got through. Well, one native there, two natives lived, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, three natives lived because yeah, they're the same native, but. The world actually turned out well. The Great Horde is still alive. I never noticed that. Jesus Christ. I mean, that was a good game, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys can give me your ideas for the next season next part of the the next season if you guys want. But I am going to be leaving it for a while. So if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.